Hello Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow. Let's talk about Mob Psycho this week. By this point in time, you would kind of expect most of us who watch this series to kind of understand like where it goes so far, because again, normally it's sort of plot points kind of usually go in the way of Mob does something in which that he kind of has to sort of overcome something personal and then learn something about himself. However, this episode really doesn't focus all that much on Mob. It actually focuses more on his brother Retsu. And as much as like that, this series like that, it likes to tell Mob like, listen, you need to be better, and you need to be more than your powers and stuff like that. This week they kind of do a flip. They kind of flip the dichotomy of that, because again, as we all know, Retsu, in this case Mob's younger brother, actually looks up to Mob a lot. But now I think that admiration has kind of turned into jealousy, because again, as we already know, Retsu is pretty much the better of the two brothers academically when it comes to people, and also he's on the student council, and he knows how to run the whole school with a whole bunch of people. And also on top of that, he's super confident, something like most of the shit that Mob isn't. And you still think about that, and it's like, well, why does he have this growing animosity for his brother? And it's just because of the fact that he doesn't have, or he can't control his psychic powers as much as what Mob can. I mean, like, because if you even really think about it, it's like, or at least like this episode is supposed to focus around Retsu being called into like this psychic group and stuff like that. These dudes who are pathetically weak psychics, right? Or at least when you compare them to Mob, like they are pathetically weak. Even though that they can still do what they have to do, they can't easily do it as what he can, or what Teru can. So pretty much like you kind of can see why Retsu isn't all that impressed. But then again, this episode does kind of give him something of a character who that he probably could have been if Mob was better than him. Because again, like, he runs into one of the other people in the student council who sort of kind of comes off the same as what Retsu does, meaning like that he is academically good and stuff like that. However, he's not up to his brother's standards, and because he's not at his brother's standards, he actually kind of comes off as more of like a fucked up kind of guy. More or less like he doesn't sleep and stuff like that, because he has one of them brothers out there who that you want to smack in the mouth. The ones like who will follow you to your room telling you about like how fucking great he is and how he's one of the elite because he can get over 70% on a test. You know, shit like that. And I was like, yeah, I do kind of feel bad for him. But then all that kind of gets sucked away when him and Retsu, when they do fuck over Onigawara by pretty much saying like, listen, you stole all these recorders and you lick them whenever you get home and stuff like that. So I don't know why they fucking did that, but or at least they say like that this is somehow gonna clean up the delinquents in the school. But you keep fucking with people who didn't do shit, then, or at least you do, or you fuck with people who just have bad who have bad tempers in middle school. Then you're gonna fuck them up for life, because again, this is one of the moments, man, which does kind of shape you for life. So yeah, you know, that's kind of fucking terrible. But until then, though, it seems as though as that Retsu's powers are finally starting to kind of blossom and grow, because again, at the end of the episode, he did see Dimple. But other than that, though, like, that was still some shitty shit to do. Even after Onigawa, he pretty much kind of, he was apologizing to people, you know, trying, man, to turn around and try and become a better person, or at the very least, he's trying to get his shit together, and then they just fuck him over like that, you know. A guy who has a perfect attendance record. I think that they just did that just to fuck with him. But I don't really get it. But until then, that is what I gotta say about that. Tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll see you next time on the next Jongravesshow Show. Keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out. Hello, internet. Hopefully you loved that video, and pretty much you do feel the same way that I do about it, because if you agree with me or you're pretty much disagree, please leave me a comment, follow me up on my other social media, you know, like Twitter and all the rest of the other stuff, which I'll kind of have to get back into. But also, if you like this video, please go ahead and hit the like, hit the like button and share this video with some of your friends. Till then, though, please click over right over here or over there, and you can go ahead and check out my latest video. So